Hi, Heidi Ho, and welcome back to the Phil Bottoms Atlanta Falcons franchise. We come into this episode at 4-7-1, trying to make a playoff appearance. If we go ahead and look at the playoff tree, the 7th seed Giants are just a little bit ahead of us. We'll go ahead and look at the standings real quick to see what we got to pull off to be able to get into that playoffs. If we come over here to standings, we're going to go ahead and look at the NFC, see what we got to get to, because the Giants are the 7th seed at 6-5-1. So if 6 wins and about 5 losses is what you need, we win out and some teams start to lose a little bit. We have good aspirations and good chances. We did make the switch with Desmond Ridder last episode, if you don't remember that, and I had to sign a right tackle that probably won't even play. But other than that, we have a breakout chance for Richie Grant. Let's go ahead and get into the episode. Oh, while I'm setting up the uniforms, I want to once again shout out the mods. There's a link to the Discord, as well as the name and ownership is in the description for y'all to check it out. The mods by Your Best Bengal, by the way. And we're getting ready to kick it off here in Atlanta, Georgia. Hope everyone is excited. Another mod used is the CBS presentation. I have been enjoying it as of late. Caden Ellis to look out for here. He has 80 tackles on this season, so he's going to be trying to play shutdown against that man, Derek Carr, and his star-studded wide receivers. Let's go ahead and let's get down to the field and let's get ready for kickoff. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's get it. Alrighty, the kickoff to get us underway. Youngway Koo, it's up. And is it returnable? It is. Once again, mods by Your Best Bengal. They are the drip uniform mods. I use them for the Atlanta Falcons as well as any other team that mod has been released for. We're getting ready to watch Derek Carr on the season. He's thrown for almost 3,000, 18-15. We gave him a lot of troubles last time, as we hope to do the same thing once again here. If I haven't said it yet, we plan to go against 3 teams today. As on the first down, they run it with Kamara, and we're able to get to him. Injuries coming into the season. We're keeping out Dune Brown, Kuna Ford for a little bit, but we do have a chance for our right tackle to come back. I am excited for that. 2nd and 11. We'll see what Saints pull. Another run with Kamara. It's going to go nowhere. 3rd and 10 now for Carr. He's going to have to pass it, as that's going to be a shot over the middle, and that's going to be a huge pickup for Carr. 25 officially. 1st and 10 after the huge pickup. Looks like we're bringing pressure, and it's going to be a throw to the backup, and that's a good little pickup of 6. Defense going to need to work really hard on this one. Hand off Kamara, as that's going to be tackled. Arnold Ebiketie coming back. That's our superstar edge rusher, everyone. Keep an eye on him. Number 17 on defense. Also 24 and 27 looking to have big games. I'm predicting as we get a sack. David Onyemata meets him in the backfield. That's going to force a 4th down punt. We come out with Desmond Rizzler. 1st and 10 at the 7. We're going to hand it off. Robinson, no, play action. That's a little risky. And he goes ahead and fires that one into the dirt. Now, Desmond Ridder coming in. He has not had a big game. He's just been able to manage whenever he does play well. Pressure sent. Safety. As that's going to be caught for Juju. I thought that was definitely going to be a 2-point transfer. 3rd and 5 now. We're trying to make a difference as we finally get past the 10. Makes sense for us to pass, as that's going to be another catch for Juju. Huge pickup. 1st and 10 after the catch to Juju. I don't know if they'll call it 6 or what, but gave us a 1st down to run here, and they're going to swallow that one up in the backfield. No, gain of 1 for Robinson. 2nd and 9. We're looking for the 20. We need 9 for the 1st. Play action Rizzler, as he's going to scramble with it, and that's going to be a nice pickup of 4. Coming out on 3rd, needing 5, looking to get it to the 29, trying to get that 1st down. Rizzler looks to pass, and that's going to be well contested. Bijan Robinson couldn't hold on to the catch, and that's going to force us to punt, in which I forgot to exit out of, so we're going to be watching the punt. This one's going to be probably well covered. I see we getting back there. No, returnable. And oh my God. Let's go ahead and get into normal sim, as I am going to try to get through a good chunk of season. All right, as their drive is starting to stall. Kamara Keeps it alive, though. They get first down here. We jump in. They need 2, and a penalty on Dallas will do it. This is a rivalry game, so I do want to watch a good bit more of this as compared to the other two. We'll base that more on their record as the first down catch goes for a gain of 1. Derek Carr coming into this game, he is 5 for 4, so unable to get him off his spot is going to be very detrimental to our success, as it's just a scramble for Carr. Jesse Bates is there to meet him, though. Let's go, Jesse. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Jesse. It's a 3rd and 8, and I'm in your way. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Jesse. As that's gonna be fired. I'm in the way. Hey, Jesse. AJ Terrell able to actually come with Richie Grant. Huge 3rd down stop, forcing them to get the 3. English is difficult, everyone. Back to normal sim, and the field goal is good. That's gonna force Rizzler into a tough position as the Atlanta offense starts by going backwards. 3rd and 17. They need big yards. That's gonna be only 12. That's not big yards. All right, Saints go ahead and pick up their offense, and honestly, I'm just gonna let y'all know whenever it gets interesting, and we'll jump in from here. 3 minutes left, 2nd and inches. The Atlanta Falcons are marching down on this defense. We'll see what Rizzler can do on this pass. He's got Rome. He doesn't take it until late. 3rd and inches after the missed spot from the Rizzler. We'll see what Atlanta draws up as they look shotgun, hand off. Robinson's gonna get there. I held my R a little too long. I'm sorry, everyone. We have a 1st and 10 as once again the Atlanta Falcons have been driving on this one as movement on defense doesn't get called, and that's gonna be swallowed up quickly. The gain of 4 brings us into the 2-minute warning as the Atlanta Falcons have the football. Saints do lead at Atlanta's home field 3-0. And first down or 2nd down pass, we're going deep shot, and that's overthrown for Drake London. Well covered in the back of the end zone. We have a 3rd and 7 now. We're gonna get shotgun. Rizzler fires. Robinson needs a yard, and he's unable to get it. Oh, we're going for it. We're gonna go for it before the 2-minute. Okay, we'll take it. Handoff. Algier gets it. 1st and 10 following the run on 4th. We're going to get that to Pitts for 8 yards. Caught me sleeping. I was biting my lip. Kyle Pitts gets us 4. As that's going to be a touchdown. Jonnu Smith. I just stuttered on Jonnu Smith's name. Extra point following the touchdown is good, making a 7-3 Atlanta lead. 102 left in the half. We'll see what Derek Carr and company has in store for us. They're looking to score, potentially take a lead before half, or make it a little more manageable, as that's going to be through the hands. 2nd and 10 following the deep shot incompletion. We'll see what Carr has as a shotgun look. Steps back. We're rushing for Ebiketti's trying to get there, but that's an incomplete throw. Carr able to get it out in time. 3rd down, empty backfield. It looks like Atlanta's going to bring everything they got, needing 10. They just rushed 4, and that's a deep shot. Richie Grant bats the ball away. All right, we got 50 seconds left in the 2-minute. We'll see what Atlanta does, as with 27 seconds left, we're near red zone territory. You bet your sweet bippy I'm gonna jump in. 27 seconds left. The Rizzler playing real good so far. We'll see what he's got. Steps back, he gets pressure left, and that's going to be Kyle Pitts for a small pickup. We burn our last timeout, 21 seconds left. We need a good chunk of change to score. As Rizzler gets pressured, steps up, Kyle Pitts again, as that's going to be a 1st down, but we're going to need to run quickly, and that's going to bring us to the... Oh, we get the ball snap. And he fires it short. Yep, that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Oh, sorry. 2nd half of ball game. We have a 7-3 ball game going into half, with Atlanta honestly not looking terrible, but not looking great either. Following halftime, we're going to go ahead and get back into normal simulation. Unless anything interesting happens, I'm just going to go ahead and bring y'all into the fun part. 1st and goal after the huge pickup from Juju. We have a scoring opportunity for the Atlanta Falcons as we hand it off McClellan. He goes backwards. 2nd and goal. We bring back in Robinson as we look run here. We'll see what ends up getting called. Play action, maybe. Nope, that's going to be a score. Robinson, no, a yard short. 3rd and goal. About an inch and a half of a That's Robinson's score. We know it. 7th touchdown. Bijan Robinson. Get jiggy with it, brother. Woo! Atlanta putting on a show for the home crowd. While we may have lost 7 games, we have still won some as we force a punt quickly, and we start our march immediately right back down the field. Come on, 3rd and 4, we get 5. 1st and 10, we gonna get 6. 2nd and 4, you know what we gonna get? Oh, nothing, and Kyle Pitts is injured. Oh my. There goes our season. There goes all of our season because we only throw to the daggum backfield and tight end. At least Jace McClellan is able to catch the ball as Jonnu Smith is able to step up. Hey, maybe that's the point. We'll just get to watch a lot more of Jonnu Smith in the end of the season and see whether or not he deserves that contract. 1st and 10, Atlanta about the 20-yard line as Algier runs it up for 2. 2nd and 8, we come out. I formation, I think. Robinson now the backfield. We utilize all 3 of our running backs, and I love that. Ooh, oh my God, I got a little excited there, but this team definitely working really hard to stop that run game from going off. We have empty backfield for Ritter, as Jonnu Smith is going to be our tight end for the foreseeable future right now. Yeah, you don't want to turn that way. That's Granderson, man. He gave you problems last time too. At least we're gonna get 3 out of it, making a 17-3 ball game as Young Wei Koo's kick is going to be up, and it is going to be good. Back to Norm Sim as our team is not necessarily doing great, but we're not doing bad either as our defense is playing shut down. Michael Thomas. Once again, shutdown. I don't get how sometimes we can play phenomenal, as if they get another 1st down here, I will jump in, and they do not. So I'm gonna let you... Oh, they go for it. I didn't think they'd go for it. I just quickly simulated. All right. They need 4. Hold on. Let's not... Okay. I'm not gonna jump my horses. Never mind. Saints proving me wrong. We got 4 minutes left to go in the ball game. 1st and 10, double running back. Oh, free play. Ebiketie jump. That's going to be fired to Kamara anyways for a short pickup. As I said, Arnold Ebiketie did jump. That's 5 yards against us, and they get a redo on 1st down. I don't like that we're running no one over the middle. They're going to dot us to the tight end right here. I know it. I know it. Oh, they throw it short. Fumble! Fumble! Jesse Bates recovers the fumble. Oh my God, who was that on that hit? Oh, Caden Ellis. I thought it was Jesse Bates. Jesse Bates sets him up, and Caden Ellis literally just sends that guy to a morgue. Big problem though, as I clicked the wrong button, but we're gonna enjoy the watch party. We got to get out of the end zone now. I don't want them to have 2 points. Robinson handoff, and that's at least a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 at about our 1 3/5. We're going to hand it off yet again to Robinson, who makes a man miss. Gets some daylight. Bijan Robinson, 98-yard touchdown opportunity, and he gets stopped. That's a huge pickup. Bijan Robinson makes 2-man miss, and he just takes off. Let's watch this highlight. The game screwed me. No highlight. 1st and 10. 4, 3, 2. Run the clock. Algier. And that's going to be a gain of nada. 2nd and 10 after the gain of nothing. We're going to hand it off. Robinson, more daylight makes a man. Oh, my God. Did you just see what he did to him? That man's got a wife and kids, Robinson. Hand off. No play action. Oh, it doesn't fool them. It doesn't fool them. Get the ball out, Ritter. Get the ball out. We're going to be forced to punt. 4th and 8. I honestly was enjoying the Robinson runs. I don't know why we went away from that, because homie was B-word in some people. B-word in some Bs. I kid you not, as they're going to get set up around the 25-ish. Honestly, I feel like our defense is going to continue to play phenomenally. Yeah, that word. As Carr looks to throw here on 1st and 10. That's going to be picked off. No. Oh, my God. You need that, Grant. You literally need that. You want to be a breakout player, you need to hold on to that football. We have 2nd and 10 now after the dropped interception from Richie Grant. Carr looks to throw. He's got a man. Corner, what a catch. That is an insane throw and catch to Olave, his first of the game. So we're playing real good shutdown on him. Carr gets pressured. He's going to fire that short, and I don't know why we gave him space, Jeff. 2-minute warning, 17-3 ball game. Saints trying to make this one competitive as they are on the other side of the 50. They're in Falcon territory. 2nd and 3. We got some butt taps from Carr. He fires quickly. That's interception. Richie Grant, he made up for the dropped one early. No, I see the 7. Is that 37? I don't know who you are, Williams, but I'm glad you had it. I thought that was Richie Grant, man. DeMarco Williams. I'm so happy that you're on our squad right now and you were just there because, ooh, oh my. We should be just running out the clock as I honestly just want to see if we're able to do something magical with this running game. Hand off. Robinson, he cuts it in and should have ran it out. Gain of 4. We're gonna go ahead and kneel this one out as we have this one secure and in the bag. No way we lose it, right? Needing 7 on 3rd after the kneel down. I'm thinking Phil Bottoms might have just realized he goofed a little bit as that's gonna be a TFL. 4th down and 7. We're gonna punt the ball back to them. Miracles can happen, y'all. We're gonna snap the ball here soon. 7 seconds left on our clock and 32 left to go in the game as that's going to go in the back of the... No! A great punt. Got 26 left to go in the ball game. 1st and 10. We'll see what Derek Carr can do. Miracles can happen. I don't think it's going to happen on our team, but we'll see as that's going to be fired to Kamara. That's not going to work. Derek Carr potentially skittish after the interception. They've run the ball only 14 times as I don't know what that formation is, but I kind of love it. As that's going to be a sack. You know who that is? That's Harrison. I don't know the first name, but I love that your name starts with a Z as he's going to be running in the back of the end zone. Oh! Arnold almost got a safety to end the game, but we end on a hit incompletion. Atlanta takes the score. 17-3 ball game. Atlanta wins. All right, Richie Grant needed either 2 TFLs, 2 sacks, 2 interceptions, 2 pass deflections, 2 forced fumbles, or 2 fumble recoveries. He is not going to be getting his breakout chance as AJ Terrell also was really quiet. I don't know how bad we were at dropping passes, but DeMarco Helms, I'm so happy you're on the squad, man. All right, we come out of that one. Like I said, we had a breakout chance, but he was pretty quiet out there, so no breakout for Richie Grant. So we go ahead and look at, we had an under siege thing. I didn't think it was worth talking about. We didn't get it, but it was kind of nothing. Oh, we did win something. We'll take the win. They allowed 3 sacks, so no temporary boost. Go figure. Coming out of that game, we have an injury to Kyle Pitts, who is going to miss 5 games with a torn MCL. That's not what you want to see coming out of that one, but here in about 3 weeks, Caleb McGarry is going to be coming back from his concussion. But we simulate on to next week where we're going to be up against the 8-5 Broncos. I'll get into the game, and if it gets to a point where it's like, okay, I need to pay attention, I'll let y'all know. Bijan Robinson ends up with an upgrade. We're going to go ahead and throw that. He seems to like to use power moves a ton. I don't really know why, so we're going to throw him a power upgrade. I kind of like the idea of getting him a little bit more stiff arm because he seems to be really good at it right now. Dallas Turner also is going to get an upgrade. Throw that in power as well. I want to get him potentially a little bit more towards that scheme fit. Before we get into the Broncos game, we need to go ahead and sign a tight end due to Kyle Pitts' injury. So why not go ahead and go to free agency? Bring it Kylan Granson just because he's kind of cheap and it's just someone to fill out the roster spot. Having to make all these extra signings due to injury is going to really start to hurt us in the cap space department when it comes to needing to re-sign certain players. Not gonna lie, real fun. Alrighty, we're gonna get into this Denver Broncos versus Atlanta Falcons ball game. I'm gonna simulate probably a vast majority of this one and let y'all know what we're looking at potentially late 3rd quarter or 4th quarter. Oh my God, Russ actually having not too bad of a season for them this year. Once again, uniforms by Your Best Bengal drip mods. I love them to death. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get into simulating and I will bring y'all in at the proper time. 58 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. We have 21-22. Denver has ball, but they are losing by 1 as the first down run goes for 3. Had a ton of yardage, but Williams unable to break daylight as we look at our inactive players yet again. We will have Caleb back in about 2 weeks, but that's 2 weeks too far from here. Second and 7. We'll see what Dangerous has for us as we bring pressure on a screen pass. That's real bad. Oh my God. Did you see what he just did to A.J. Terrell? That's disgusting. Of course, we do see that Williams has his first catch, but Dangerous is playing okay. He does have an interception, but he has 2 touchdowns on the game. 22-21, as stated earlier. At the end of the third quarter, we are start of the fourth with Broncos football. First and 10. Russ, again, has been playing pretty okay against our defense. They hand it off yet again to outside, and that's going to be a penalty on the bring down. They're going to end up finding a hold. That was a disgusting run over to Arnold, but that's going to end up going backwards anywho. It's first and 19 now for this Broncos offense, and that's going to be a screen pass again that doesn't get there. Arnold Ebiketie in coverage, but we have to acknowledge David Onyemata just running full speed at some guy. It's got to be terrifying as that's going to be thrown to the running back again. Kazir White ends up having some company to help bring down Gibson, but hey, if these running backs can get open in the backfield, open from the backfield, that's terrifying. We bring pressure on 3rd and 16. They fire short of the first down, and Jeff's able to stop the conversion. We come back out with Desmond Rizzler as him and his offense have honestly been playing phenomenal this game. They've had some issues, but nothing to stall them too much. Run to Robinson goes for 4. He struggled in this one, only 32 yards for Bijan Robinson. It seems that everyone's trying to make sure they shut him down, or maybe we're just not running the ball enough. Who knows? Gonna have a handoff here to London. Yep, Drake London's gonna cut it outside, and that's gonna be a pickup of 5. 3rd and 1. Atlanta needs to convert to keep the drive alive. Ritter fires, and that's going to be batted away. Pass intended for McCole Hardman Jr., and we're going to be forced to punt. I'm going to show y'all a little bit of this slow sim experience now as the Broncos have the ball and they are struggling. Sorry, my brain just lagged off, and they punt us the ball back, and then we go ahead and we punt them the ball back. Like, that's what I've been watching a lot of this game. As 4th and inches, we're not going to go for it. We have a lead, and now they have a 1st and 10 opportunity. 3rd and 3, don't get it. 4th and 3, punt the ball back. So I'm gonna bring y'all in if it gets exciting, but otherwise right now we have a 22-21 ball game. We had 2 huge 3rd down completions, so now we come back in. We come back in with the ball. Robinson's making some people miss. Sorry, I had to make sure I was still recording for a minute there. All right, 2nd and 3. We have Algier in now. We're gonna be passing, as that's going to be fired to Jonnu Smith. Thank you for being here. Ritter, no interceptions, but 2 touchdowns for him as our offense has been clicking through the air. We'll see what we do on 1st down as we run it. That's what we do. Algier breaks a tackle. No, he just ends up falling forward for 1st. Denver uses their last timeout. 1st and 10, handoff, no play action. Ritter fires. Yep, touchdown Drake London. Get him in there, baby. Get him in there. What are you going to do? Give me a celly. Give me a celly. Give me a celly. Give me... Oh. Guys, help me. I'm crashing. It's been so long since I've seen a Drake London touchdown, man. All right. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Pass knocked away. AJ saying no. 3rd and 10. Hey, they end up getting it. 2nd and 2. It's going to be a penalty, and we're going to go ahead and watch the rest of this one. We jump back in with Denver ball. 1st and 10 with a little over a minute to go. Dangerous fires that one out of bounds, but a penalty. We'll see what gets called. Roughing the passer gets called on Zach Harrison. That's your name, Z Harrison. Love it. All right, 1st and 10. They have a minute and 5 left to go. They're in real close to scoring territory. Let's go, Richie. Richie knocks that one out of Gesicki's hands. That's why Russ is playing better. They actually got him a tight end to throw to, because he did his best work when he had a good tight end. I'm not gonna lie. or 2nd and 10. He gets pressured, and that's going to be caught. 1st and goal. 5-second runoff. 45 seconds to go. We get an audible. He's saying, butter, 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 butter. And spike the ball. 2nd and goal. Looking to score to make this a potential overtime game. Fires end zone, and that's a touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton finds some open space. Now they have to go for 2 in order to tie it up. This would force overtime if we don't do anything in response. Russ, end zone, caught. Cortland Sutton for the 2-point conversion as well. Let's see, are they just going to kick it off? They do. They just want overtime. We'll see what the Rizzler and company has in store for them. Don't run that out. 36 seconds to go. Desmond Ridder. Juju Smith-Schuster has 113 yards on this game on 4 catches. He's playing great. We sim till the end of the game. 36 to go. Watch out for number 16, top of your screen. We'll see what Ridder's got. It zooms out. Ridder fires deep. Caught! That's Romo Dunze. Huge catch on 1st down. 1st down again at the 40. We'll see what they got. 30 seconds left to go. Desmond Ridder fires again, and that's going to be dropped. We need to get we need probably about 10 yards, and we're in field goal range. So we're probably going to hand this off. Come on, Robinson. Ball forward as we use the timeout. We get 3 on 2nd down. 3rd and 7. Need the 1st down to secure a victory. Ridder throwing. Come on, don't get sacked. We use a timeout with 13 seconds left to go. Oh my God, we're destined for overtime, and we don't do good in overtime. No, what are we doing? I guess this is better than the alternative. Please don't be returned. Please do. Okay, they're just gonna let it go, and Danger Russ can have a chance to do something with it. Flag. What's the flag for? Illegal touching? They held on a ball. Yeah, they're gonna have to try from their 5-yard line. Yeah, they're just running the ball out. We're gonna get to overtime. At the end of regulation, we got 29-29 ball game. Both passing games have been working for these offenses as they come out for coin toss. Broncos won. So it's going to be up to our defense. Hey, our defense plays phenomenally, bro. I don't doubt our defense. I doubt our offense. Broncos start us off in overtime. I'm terrified to see what they do here. Handoff. No RP. Oh, and Sutton gets it for 4. 2nd and 6. Our secondary has struggled so far in this one. They're going to hand it off. No play action as that's going to be fired for, hey, almost a 1st down, but not quite. Russ has 3 touchdowns in this one. He is playing phenomenally. I did it again as I can't speak. Handoff finally, and that's going to be a 1st down at least. 1st and 10. We'll see what Denver's got in store as that's free play opportunity. They're going to capitalize and complete. Zach Harrison unable to keep his feet on the correct side of the football. All right, as we get 1st and 5 now. They're already in field goal range. They need a touchdown to win. Field goal to let us get a try. 2nd and 1. Out now, needing a yard to keep the drive sustained. They're definitely going to keep running it, and they do. Yep, that's a 1 and a little bit more. 1st and 10. I don't know why I said 1st and 5 again. They hand it off. It's going to be a lot of running. Hey, we're going to stop them this time. Gain a 1 as, oh no. Never want to see an injury to running back who has been playing relatively good against our line. 2nd and 9 now for this Broncos offense. They're going to keep the run game going. We'll see if we have a way to answer as that's going to be bringing it back with a hold. The hold brings them back to 2nd and 19. We have Danger Russ back to throw. We bring pressure and they run screen pass. Why you would run a screen pass needing that many yards, I don't know. 3rd and 20. They're going to be throwing deep, guaranteed. We bring pressure as Arnold Ebiketie was unable to get there in time. But hey, force the ball out of bounds. I'll take it. What are the odds that Desmond Ridder and company can come out and get us a win here? All we need is a field goal. We run Robinson. That's a TFL. 2nd and 12 now at our 10-yard line. We love to see it. Rizzler fires. That's almost picked off. 3rd and 12 after a TFL and an almost interception. It looks like Broncos bring in the house. They don't. Drop back in coverage, and there's the interception. Yep, that's ball game. Following the interception from Desmond Ridder, they're not going to try and score. We're going to go ahead and ice them, but they're going to take the field goal. At this range, you got to think this is a give me, you know? At the 21-yard line, this will be a kick from the 26. It's up, and it's good. Broncos walk out of here champions. Following the kick, they don't walk out of here as champions. I said the wrong words, but they do end up beating our team, who I really thought we were going to come out and win this one, man. Russell Wilson able to put on one great show. Oh my. In this game, we had pretty identical stats. Honestly, I'm proud of Desmond Ridder for performing the way that he did. We were unable to get the run game going. I guess neither team was, but we both had that one receiver that just did a little bit better than everyone else. I'm just happy that we had multiple receivers over 50 yards. Following the devastating loss to Danger Russ and the Broncos, we are now 5-8-1, and I honestly believe that eliminates any hopes of making it into these playoffs, because I don't think Seattle is going to be giving up their spot. Speaking of Seattle, they are 8-6. I think at 8 losses, we have basically guaranteed no spot, no playoffs. We don't get nada, nothing, no bueno, because more than likely, I don't see the Giants, which means they probably lost, but that means that there's a 7-win team because the Eagles had 6 wins, and I know how math works. We had a Player of the Week award gone to Jesse Bates. I am phenomenally happily, I can't speak English, with our defense, but I am also out of time for this episode. So the Seattle game, the Buccaneers game, and the Chiefs game, all those are going to be in the next episode. I'm probably just going to simulate the Seattle game, maybe watch the fourth quarter. But other than that, if you are at all new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you don't miss anything I post. If you do like the content, hit that like button. Otherwise, I will see y'all in the next one. Get out of here, everyone. Deuces.